ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you for today's session. Today we are going to continue our discussion. Just in yesterday's class, we began discussing of Vicara Pradhana, our devotees. Vicara Pradhana, Marga is there, and Ruci Pradhana. Ruci Pradhana devotees, they do practice of raganuga bhakti, and Vicara Pradhana devotees, they do vaidhi sadhana. So that we have seen the same classification even in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu also. So, and also we discussed the Vimukha Jiva, the Vimukha Jivas to turn towards the Lord. The reason is, or the only the cause is Sadhu Sanga. And that Sadhu Sanga is also is ahaituki. That means the Kripa comes from the Sadhu Sanga, and which Jiva is going to get the Sadhu Sanga? What are the factors which will decide the Sadhu Sanga? There are no factors actually. Parama Swatantra Bhagavad Bhakta Sanga Tat Krupa Jata Mangalodaya. That means that yadrcchya word, Srila Jiva Goswami clearly explains. And also yesterday we have seen from the another Anuchedas in 181, I think. In that Anucheda we have seen yadrcchya means, so Satam Swairata. Swairata means their independent nature. Independently, they are always independent and they are not conditioned by anything. And that's why wherever they want to give their association, they give. Through that association, mercy flows. And those jivas who got the mercy, they will get in their life, the auspiciousness is awakened now. Now, auspiciousness is awakened. Now, they can be, if they regularly so associate that sadhu with VISESA BHUBHUTSA. That means after getting a sadhu sanga, initial sadhu sanga, what will happen? Some ruci, some little ruci is awakened in the jivatma. Then after that, we have seen VISESA BHUBHUTSAya. When they get the even further special desire to know about the Lord, then what will happen? Then they keep on associating. that sadhus and hearing from them. Here also we have discussed all sadhus are not equal. Sadhus are they are in different ways because of their power of their devotion. And also all sadhus association is also not equal. Even powerful sadhus association you may come, the amount of mercy he wants to give, that also varies. And also the type of or the nature of the bhakti he has is also different from one sadhu to another sadhu. Based upon these factors, that means the power of the sadhu and the amount of mercy he gives, and also the nature of the bhakti he has. Based upon that, the candidate, that means the recipient's bhakti arising of bhakti varies. The speed and also the nature of the devotion varies actually. This we have seen. And in Vicara Pradhana Marga, so what they do? So the recipient, the receiver, rather, who you are receiving, so he further associates the one sadhu or many and keep on hearing about that particular form of the Lord. With what? Upakrama, upasamhara, abhyasa, apurvata, arthavada, upapatti. With the mood of knowing the conclusions. You'll be hearing the entire Shastra. So in what way? So with the conclusion. Like example, so one topic on Bhagavad will be taken. And through the topic, the speaker always establishes Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Bhakti is the highest. You can see most of the time Prabhupada purports also like that. Everywhere, every time, he tries to establish the conclusion. Conclusion is Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and Bhakti is the highest process. This is the way one will be hearing from the sadhu actually. Here Prabhupada is helping us by his purpose to show the conclusion of the Bhakti Shastras is Krishna. And Bhakti process is the highest process. And Krishna is the highest form. So in this way, so one should study Bhakti Shastras. After doing this, after hearing like this, study means hearing from that Sravana Guru. That means among the sadhu, initially sadhus, then when he got this serious, that means VISESA BHUBHUTSA, that means specifically he wants to know more, a special desire to know more, then he made few among the sadhus as his gurus actually. He may make one or many also. Those are all known as Sravana Gurus. In our process also, yes, we can see in our preaching activities also what is happening. We are getting association of the sadhus. Then after that, they initially give the kripa. And then after that next process, we started hearing from them. When we get the kripa, how it is given? The kripa is given in the many forms. They may give prasadam, they may give nice treatment by calling to the temple. They may give books, they may give many ways actually. Many ways. So kripa can be transferred to the jiva in many ways, by glances, by touching, and by giving something. Like this, kripa can flow many ways. So qualification to give kripa also we'll discuss today. So if we are not in the pure devotional platform, we cannot brought up our, that means people whom we give association, we cannot bring up them to the pure devotion short form. I already said the amount of time they take to become fully surrendered devotee depends upon what? The strength of the sadhu. If we have very less strength, devotional strength, our association will not be so powerful actually. And the opposite person, and also our type of the nature of the bhakti is not so qualified. It is karma mishra bhakti, our nature of the bhaktis, then they can maximum become karma mishra bhaktas only. So this is the point we should understand. And yeah, here, so listeners, how they are hearing with the techniques, that means with the techniques, so that conclusive techniques, using conclusive techniques they are hearing, not that just hearing. If you see Bhakti Sandarbha also, how he wrote, Jiva Goswami, how he wrote, Bhakti Sandarbha is the book which is establishing Abhideya process. Abhideya Tattva means process what we have to adapt. He writes Bhakti Sandarbha such a nicely, he takes up every conversation in Srimad Bhagavatam, like initially Sota Goswami and Saunaka Rishis. Next Parikshit and Sukadeva Goswami. Next conversation we see Brahmaji and Narada. Next we see Vidura and Maitreya. So like this, he takes up all the conversations and what was the conclusion of their discussion and what process is recommended in every conversation. That is bhakti. Like that, he very systematically establishes bhakti is the highest process. That means hearing is not like just a blind hearing. Just something we heard and something, oh, I feel something, oh, nice. No, that hearing goal is what? Getting strong faith on Lord. That kind of hearing should happen actually. And that kind of presentation should happen from even the deliverer also. Deliverer mood, that means the sadhu, the guru, Siksha Guru, should teach such a way the candidate should be convinced in the bhakti process. And also he should be understanding Krishna's form is the highest form. In this way, hearing should happen, then Sraddha develops. So that's why if you see Sandarbhas, is a very nice presentation. If you read Bhagavatam by yourself, so what is the conclusion? You may not get. You may get deviated by here and there. You can see somewhere Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and somewhere you see Krishna is the Amsha of the Vishnu. And if you read yourself, then what will happen? So you will be simply puzzled. Oh, what is finally conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam? Krishna is the Supreme, or otherwise Vishnu is Supreme. So this kind of, but Acharyas, what they are doing? They are putting their mercy by explaining that book. By explaining that book to bring what? To bring the faith in the readers. Faith in what? Faith in the ultimate form of the absolute truth. That is Krishna. That is their role actually, their special mercy. And every Acharya, what he does, as per the time and place and circumstance, he see the problem and he tries to present the same thing, whatever is given by Vasudev. Vasudeva also is not giving from his mind, but it is also from the Vedas directly. So, but the coming acharyas, what they are doing, they are presenting that such a way everyone's Sraddha will be developed towards Krishna and Bhakti process. And as a representative of this parampara, your mood also should be like that only. Not the mood of just they should get impressed by my presentation and they should become my followers and my fans. No. So nice presentation is not the main thing. Only niceness is not the main thing. Main thing is what? So how to develop their Sraddha towards the Lord's form, Krishna, and Bhakti process. This should be the goal. And people nowadays, how to help their business, how I can help improve their business by my classes, my material, how I can improve their material life. This kind of mind is coming actually in the speakers. It's a very nasty idea actually. It's a very worst. That means they don't have the actually the meaning of the pure devotion. No, actually. If you hear such a presentations, you will be also getting the same. Because this Vimukha Jiva, what it knows? It doesn't know. So by himself, what is ultimate? Where to go? So whoever is guiding him, he will be following. And that much level of faith and that much level of devotion only he can do. So that's why here hearing means after Visesha Bhubhutsa, that means after getting a special desire, so hearing happens. Hearing, how it happens? Upakrama, upasamhara, apurva phalam, arthavada, upatti, abhyas. With these techniques, one will hear. These techniques, what they do? So these techniques will bring the conclusion. Okay. After hearing like this, that means everywhere he is hearing Krishna is the conclusion. Bhakti process is the conclusion. Then, but he will be having the doubts. Everyone, after hearing immediately, they accept. No, they will be having the definitely doubts. Viparita, asambhavana, viparita bhavanas. Means, why we have to accept only Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead? We have studied Big Bang Theory as per the scientist. So there was initially black hole, and from there everything exploded and creation happened, not from the Krishna. So that means they were not able to accept Krishna as supreme, and he is the creator, and he is the origin of the whole creation. That kind of asambhavana. And viparita bhavanas, they might be having the viparita bhavanas also. Why only Krishna? That means, first of all, asambhavana means I can give better example. They see that Krishna is, we heard that he is also a little boy, and he was also appearing in the Vrindavan. He appeared 5,000 years back. How can I accept that he is the creator of the entire universe? But 5,000 years back, whoever came, how he can be creator of the entire universe? It's not possible. So I cannot accept this. This is known as asambhavana. Just 5,000 years back only, from the history I am clearly knowing. I have seen Vrindavan, and 5,000 years back he was there. This kind of doubt he will be getting. When he hear from the Guru, Sravana Guru, so Krishna is supreme, then asambhavana. This is asambhavana. It's impossible. Krishna cannot be the creator of the universe. Is not the origin of the creation. Then viparita bhavanas. Viparita bhavanas means that I heard that Big Bang Theory is the cause for the creation, not Krishna. Viparita. You heard from Guru, Krishna is the creator, and now he knows that already Big Bang Theory is the cause. So, viparita bhavana he got now. Why Krishna? Why not Big Bang? Then what he has to do? He will be doing the mananam. Whatever he heard, then he will be doing the mananam. Acha, Big Bang theory. This is based upon what? This theory is proposed by some man, and he is having the four defects, and he is using his pratyaksha and anumana pramanas. Through that, he is getting knowledge, and based upon that, he proposed. But these two pramanas can be defective. So how can we trust his theory? Like that, then what will happen? After keep on hearing, he will be getting the various doubts. That's why he's doing mananam. Then that mananam will be leading to know more clearly, more clearly, more clearly. Like this, keep on. That means asambhavana and viparita bhavanas are getting clean and coming out new asambhavana and viparita bhavanas. And this is the way in Vicara Pradhana. This is the way the listener keep on. That means doing the Vicara actually to come to the conclusion what Krishna is the ultimate and I am part and parcel of him and my only the position is serving him. That's why bhakti is only the one and only the process and I have to do that for 24 hours and remaining everything is is temporary. But we have so many ideas in other we see that means someone who serve parents he can go back to the godhead like that I heard. So then he'll be getting why not serving the parents? Why we have to serve the only Lord? And whether we should leave our dharma or not? And who am I? Like this. It's a shravanam should happen. But that's why here the main important point is one should maintain genuinity, actually, genuine desire to develop the strong faith. So our intention should be what? Developing the strong faith on the Lord. That should be the motivation. But in meanwhile, what happens? Because of the contamination, people will be giving the classes for name fame. People are started hearing for the name fame, position, and these, that, any lot of what? So unwanted things. These are all known as anarthas actually. These anarthas will be defeating the purpose actually. The purpose of giving the books by Srila Prabhupada, purpose of giving by these books by Acharyas is defeated actually because of the ulterior motives in the present society. These ulterior motives are destroying the purpose. One more thing. So, in our diagram, let us see. So we are interested in right side of this diagram. When karmi coming in association of bhakta, then immediately will he get Sraddha? That means even within one, maybe. That means the dependency, the amount of time to get the bhakti. Bhakti means this is the process, pure devotion. Bhakti means bhakti. No karma and jnana. Milk means milk, no water. So aloo means aloo, no mixing of tomato. So bhakti means pure bhakti. This is the thing even Rupa Goswami also says. In my book, bhakti means pure bhakti only. Don't consider other bhaktis. Similarly, here also bhakti means pure bhakti. What is the amount of time? So amount of time. So to raise bhakti means pure bhakti. Depends on what? Depends on power. Power of the devotee. Devotee's devotional power. And second thing is type of bhakti and also nature of the bhakti. What nature of bhakti is. And one more point, the amount of mercy he gives. So it's not necessary that everyone's association is equal. And it takes time to get the stage of Shraddha. Today we are going to discuss Sraddha in Vicara Pradhana, Sraddha in Ruci Pradhana. Both we'll discuss. But both will be the result of Sraddha is full surrender and doing the pure devotion. Okay? So my main point here, I want to add one more point here. So that means a karmi, when he came in association of a devotee, it's not necessary that immediately they are entering into the pure devotion in the next moment. They may take the months, years also. And that's why here you see Prabhupada instructions and also our schedule. So, first of all, let me explain. They cannot immediately become fit enough to full surrender to the Lord and 24 hours do all activities for Krishna only. That is known as pure devotion. Body, mind, speech is engaged. Hrushikena, Hrishikesha Sevana is engaged always in Krishna service because that is the truth actually. That is ultimate. So while doing that, whatever food or whatever maintenance he need for the body, that automatically Krishna will take care. Ananyas chantayanto mam ye janaha paryupasante tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyam. This was the actually spirit. This is the spirit. This was also when Prabhupada started preaching, people, because of his power of the devotion and also his devotional strength, and also the mercy, immediately actually people started fully dedicating for him. 24 hours they are in his ready to follow his instructions. And all are joining and staying in the temple. That is not happening now because the strength is not there. Devotional strength is not there in the candidates. That is not in the sadhus. Because of our association is not so powerful. Even it is making some people into devotion, but it is leading to the karma mishra bhakti. That means, okay, you be happy with bodily also and do some service. Not the full surrender is happening because the quality, the power the strength of the devotion in the sadhus, in the preachers is reduced. So in that case, before reaching to the Dhrida Shraddha, what they should do? They should keep on hearing from Shravana Guru. So they should keep on hearing from the Shravana Guru and finish the hearing, and then they should do the MANANAM. What is the purpose of MANANAM? Asambhavana and viparita bhavanas should be destroyed. And the end result is strong faith. And the symptom of strong faith is full surrender. So until unless they don't surrender fully, what they should do? They should do. So now I will write here. I will take out what they should do that here. What they should do? They should do. That means they are not fully surrendered now. They should do karmarpanam. If they are fully surrendered and they invest their total for only service of the Lord, that is the meaning of full surrender. Because we have so much diseases, so many diseases in taking the meanings as per our convenience. Full surrender means we take our own way. थोड़ा मजा भी ले लो और थोड़ा सेवा करो, ये फुल सरेंडर. अपना अपना गुणों के अनुसार लोग शब्दों का अर्थ लेते हैं based upon their mental conditioning. They take the meaning of the word and conveniently they take and they justify their position and they satisfy themselves. Yes, I am also doing nicely. So that's why Guru actually, Shiksha Guru will be, Shravana Guru will be clarifying him actually. What is meaning of full surrender? So here, that's why before getting Dhrida Shraddha, one should do karmarpanam. This is a must, because he is not engaging 24 hours in direct devotion, and he is, then what he should do then? He is not, that means, if you are fully surrendered, then what you will do? You will be doing 24 hours Krishna services only. That means how you want to spread Krishna's name in the entire world. You will be looking the methods for that, and you will be cleaning the temple, you will be chanting, you will be hearing. All these direct devotional activities you will be doing. If you are not able to do that, then you are recommended to do some karma, not vikarma. So that's why in that position, Daiva Varnashram Dharma comes. Daiva Varnashram Dharma is a system actually which guides these aspirants of pure devotion. So what kind of activities they should do? Prabhupada, that's why if you see in his instructions, if you carefully observe, he is requesting people to live in a simple life and follow the Varnashram Dharma. So to decide what kind of activities you should do as per your nature. This is a guide actually. Why? It will be making you not to become sinful actually. Doing sinful activities and offering is not so good actually. What will happen? That will hamper your consciousness. That will be polluting your consciousness. With that polluted consciousness, if you hear Sravana Guru, Bhakti Shastras, you hear from Sravana Guru, you started taking the convenient meanings because of your contamination in your heart, because of associating doing the vikarma. Because of doing the vikarma, then to always you try to justify your vikarma. And conveniently, whatever he speaks the truth also, you take the convenient way to justify your vikarma. Then what will happen? The end result will not be there. You will not, you keep on justifying. Who cares your justification? And who cares if you think that you are just self-approved pure devotees? These are all what? Nowadays, this is going on. Self-approved pure devotees. Who is approving? Self. I am the approver. This is the disease in the society actually. Fully society got affected by this. And also this self-approved devotee is also giving the approval to others. So, and they cannot understand the instructions, the good instructions of the acharyas also. No. They can't see the truth. So here, the point is, till the time you get strong faith, you need to do karmarpanam. That should be based upon the shastra, so that it will keep the jiva in mode of goodness. So that whatever they are hearing from Shravana Guru, they take it as it is. If you are in the Rajas and Tamas, you cannot take the meanings of the acharyas, meanings of the Guru as it is. You take your convenient meanings. This is a big problem, actually. This is a big problem. Next. And karma arpanam they should do, and also what they should do, second, they should do bhajan also. Bhajan. It's not that you will not chant or you will not hear or remember Lord until unless you get the Sraddha. No. This Shraddha is the eligibility for pure devotion, but someone may get the some Shraddha, some little Shraddha. So based upon that, can they should do bhajan or not? Yes. So bhajan also they should do. That means some 16 rounds at least. Prabhupada is saying that at least you should do 16 rounds in a day. But his target is what? Surrender fully and do 24 hours. See the purpose. 100 times he writes. If you carefully study, most of the 24 hours Krishna consciousness. So chant 24 hours Krishna's names. 24 hours, 24 by 7. So that is the required, that is the beginning. When you start do 24 hours, that means you will not associate yourself in doing the so-called karma, and you withdraw yourself from all these things. And when you dedicatedly do 24 hours bhajan, then bhakti begins. That is the meaning of beginning of bhakti. But by that kind of bhakti, whatever the anarthas, offenses, aparadot anarthas, all will be destroyed and one can progress. And before that, what is the goal? Goal of the person? Developing full faith, and the symptom of full faith is surrender. And meanwhile, one should do bhajan and also do the karma arpanam as per the given systems by the Lord. Here we are using Daivarnashram Dharma to enter into the pure devotion. Daivarnashram Dharma is not the goal of the life. It is the system to keep ourselves in the mode of goodness, because we are not able to engage ourselves directly into the service of the Lord. Then we need to accept, and this understanding is missing once again in the society. So now what we need Shravana Gurus, proper Shravana Gurus, who can explain the whole process nicely, and if the listener get any doubt, he should be able to clarify him. He should be able to give answer such a way person can be convinced. So Prabhupada says that's right. Condense the milk. Boil the milk. Boiling the milk. You want such a teachers, Shravana Gurus, who can explain truth very nicely. We have so many doubts. Wherever there is a doubt is there, it is a very difficult actually. That doubt will definitely become blockage for surrendering to the Lord fully. So that's why those doubts has to be removed. And they do bhajan and keep on hearing Shravana. Then bhajan he should do in the direction of what? There is a guru also needed. So bhajana siksha guru. Now we'll see here some more important points are there. Vicara rupam mananam api kriyate tatah bhagavatah. So finally in the vichara pradhana Sraddha comes. Tatah bhagavatah sarvasminneva avirbhave तथा विदोसो सदा सर्वत्र विराजते इत्येवं रूपा श्रद्धा जायते. After hearing from the Shravana Gurus, so what kind of Shraddha arises? What is the form of Shraddha? Sada sarvatra virajate. So one get the Shraddha such a way, Lord is existing all the time and always. Sada sarvatra virajate iti evam rupa Shraddha jayate. So which Lord? So which form? That means his Shiksha Guru is telling about whatever the form. That form will be existing everywhere and all the time. Like Vishnu, if we hear about Vishnu, then he will be, that form, Vishnu will be all the time existing. If we hear about Krishna, then Krishna is existing all the time everywhere. Don't think that what about the difference between the uttama adhikari? Uttama adhikari also see, he will see that there in the uttama adhikari stage, that uttama adhikari based upon the consciousness. In that characteristic sarva bhuteshu, that means in every living entity he is seeing the Lord. That is different. That is the realization. So uttama adhikari, who is explained by navayogendras explained that uttama adhikari is realizing actually, he is practically with his eyes seeing the Lord. Now here, what? He is getting the Sraddha. He is getting the Sraddha that Lord is everywhere. Such an understanding he is getting. That's why if he is not getting such an understanding, he is Kanishta. As per the what? As per the Navayogendras definition, Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama is there, na? So that Kanishta adhikari only he is. Kanishta adhikari will see Kanishta adhikari. That's why here Kanishta adhikari, if I say, you should take it as, Kanishta adhikari, if I say, you should take it as, adhikari, when I say, you should take it as per the Navayogendra's definition. And Kanishta Madhyama Uttama Shraddhavan, if I say, that is Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, and Uttama Shraddhavan is eligible for pure devotion. So here now, so at least to do pure devotion, what? One should be at least Madhyama adhikari. So that's why Madhyama adhikari stage is from here to Bhava. And those who are not getting, that means who are not able to getting this, the firm understanding, Lord is existing everywhere. So then they are kanishtas. Then what they should do? They should do karmarpanam. And they should do practice. Who is saying this point? Kapila is saying in 3rd canto 29th chapter. Whoever is not able to see, not able to see means not seeing, at least whoever is not able to have the understanding, seeing will be done by direct seeing will be done by uttama adhikari who is here in the prema. But here the person is, he, so having the understanding, clearly there Kapila mentions. In this jiva also, Paramatma is there. He is not seeing, but he has the understanding. Paramatma is there. His hunger is also my hunger only. Like that, he will be having the Bhuta Daya, Jiva Daya. So the recommendation what is given for the Kanishta Adhikari, keep on hearing from the Sravana Gurus and start seeing. Kanishta Adhikari will see only Lord in the deities and nowhere else. And he has the enviousness about other Vaishnavas and quarrel, all these things. So that's what it is said. He has to, so he has to hear from Sravana Guru and start respecting every living entity, see, understand, with the understanding that Lord is existing in every living entity, and as per his capacity, that is also given. As per his capacity, should serve the living entities also and do his karma as per Daivarnashram Dharma and offer that result with love. That is also helping him to develop love, which is the goal. And serving living entities helping him to feel Lord everywhere. To feel Lord everywhere. And keep on hearing from Sravana Guru will help him to develop Sharanagati, Sraddha. If you see carefully, everything is very nicely said. Lord Kapila, Acharyas, everyone is saying same thing. And navayogendras, everything. But who doesn't have proper, thorough understanding of the Shastra, they have their own mental speculations and they cannot connect the things. They are not able to connect the things and see that. That is the lack of our understanding on the Shastra. So what kind of Sraddha will be getting? Sarvatra Sarvada Asau means this form of the Lord is existing everywhere and always. This kind of Sraddha they get. This kind of Sraddha. So next. Tatra ekis. You may ask a question now here. Prabhu, okay, let me read this line then. Tatra ekasmintu anaya pradama jataya rucya saha nija abhishtadana samarthya jatishayavatta nirdharana rupatvena saiva shraddha samullasati. So this person who is hearing from Sravana Guru, initially he has Ruci, little Ruci, because of the association of sadhu. With that Ruci, then he keep on hearing from Sravana Guru. Then based upon the Guru's, Sravana Guru's instructions, he will be getting the Nija Abhishta. That means Nija Abhishtadana. That means whatever he desires, that will be sanctioned by that form. Like that he will be getting the faith. Try to understand here what I want to say. this candidate, when he hear from Shravana Guru, so he gets faith on a particular form of the absolute truth of Krishna, otherwise. It may be Varaha, Matsya, Kurma, Vamana, Vishnu, Rama, anything. And this candidate see this form as ultimate of absolute truth. And it can give everything, whatever he desires. It can give everything, whatever he desires. So he sees that form, that is Varaha, maybe Matsya, Kurma, Vamana, it can be anything, Vishnu, or Rama, or Balarama, anything. And that can give everything, whatever I desire, and that is the ultimate. Such a Sraddha he gets. And that form is existing everywhere all the time. But here the point is, Prabhu, but actually the ultimate form of the absolute truth is what? The completeness of the absolute truth is what? Which form? Absolute truth is Narakriti form. That means Krishna. So that means everyone should get, actually in the whole, on this earth planet, everyone should get understanding that Krishna is the ultimate. But why they are not getting towards Krishna as the ultimate, and he can supply whatever I desire and he is only the ultimate? But we are seeing the Vaishnavas, some are worshipping Vishnu, some are worshipping Nrsimhadev, some are worshipping something. So why everyone is not coming to the conclusion that Krishna is the ultimate form? What do you say about them? So Jiva Goswami is saying about them. What are you saying? Tatra yajyapi ekatraiva atishaya tatparyavasanam sambhavati. That means one form only can be the ultimate. But now, based upon the sadhu's taste and sadhu's type of the desire or so the form they worship, based upon that, people also, their listeners also getting the different forms as ultimate. But actually, these are all can be ultimate? No. Only one can be ultimate. Of course, one form only, that's Krishna. That which Krishna? Golok Vrindavan Krishna, not Dwaraka Krishna. And that form is only the ultimate. Sambhavati, natu sarvatra, not that Varaha also, Matsya also, Kurma also ultimate, no. Tathapi केषांचित् ततः विशिष्टस्य अज्ञानात् अन्यत्रापि तथा बुद्धि रूप श्रद्धा संभवति. What is the why this difference? Because their ajnana. That means those ajnana means here no idea, not having the gnana, not having the knowledge, that Krishna is the ultimate. Such a knowledge is not there. Some kind of ajnana is there actually. Because of that, they are getting other forms as ultimate. Ajnanad. Tata Vishishtasya Ajnanad. Because the Vishishtasya means Krishna is the ultimate. Vishishtaha. Ajnanad. This they don't know actually. Because of that, they are getting that form as ultimate. But somehow or other, if they come to the association of these devotees, so who see Krishna as ultimate, they get the knowledge and they can and get the understanding and Sraddha towards Krishna. Okay. Similarly, bhajana marga. Everyone should do one type of bhajana only. Why we have the different types of bhajana? Some they do follow Pancharatrik Vidhi, some do follow Agama Vidhi, some they do follow like you see here, Vaidika, Tantrika, and Misra. Different types of bhajana margas are there. So, why? Same way you should see. Because their Shravana Guru is explaining this bhajana, this type of bhajana is ultimate, so that's why he is getting Sraddha towards that. That is obviously understandable. Like the way, so the candidate is getting this Sraddha towards some form is ultimate. Similarly, some type of bhajan is ultimate. They also get like that. Tadevam siddhe jnane vijnanardham. Now what? Because of the association of Shravana Guru and by his teachings, he got Shraddha. Finally, what is the symptom of Shraddha? Surrender. He fully surrendered. Now he wants to do all the time bhajan. 24 hours. That means service. Bhajan means service. Then who needs to guide that? Evam bhajana marga visha. Tadevam siddhe gnane. That means by hearing Shravana Guru gnana, that means he got knowledge only, but vijnanam is needed. That means now he has to realize the truth by doing bhajan. Vijnana means realization. Gnana means only knowledge. So then vijnanartham nididhyasana. Atmavari Shravanam Narsa Srotavya Mantavya Nididhyasitavyascha. Nididhyasana means what? Worshipping, upasana. Now he should worship. That means if you see in our diagram, they fully surrendered and now they accept Guru. Who is that Guru? Bhajana Siksha Guru. In our Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the first item of the 64 is what? Guru Padashrayaha. Means, so he is. Because that book, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, is explaining pure devotion only. Not the before stage of pure devotion, no. He begins with the 9th sloka of the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Anyabhilashta Sunyam Gnana Karma Dhinavrutam Anukulyani Krishnanuselanam Bhakti Uttama. I am interested in this Bhakti only, not the general Bhakti. So, and this Bhakti, how it should be done and what kind of result will come. That is Prema, Bhava and Prema. He is interested in there. So that's why you don't see all these things. Shravana Guru. So you see directly Bhajana Siksha. Guru Padashraya means there you should take Bhajana Siksha. The one who uses Siksha in Bhajan is known as Bhajana Siksha. You're understanding? So mercifully, Srila Jiva Goswami is explaining the entire process. Very systematically, if you see Bhakti Sandarbha, when entire process, he is explaining Bhakti is pure devotion. He establishes in Bhakti Sandarbha, pure devotion is the abhideya, is the process one should adopt. Then after that, so how to get that kind of sanmukata, pure devotion, that you need sadhu sangha. Then he explains, so to do that pure devotion, what is the eligibility? And that is Shraddha. Then that Shraddha, how one develop? That one develop from the Shravana Guru. By hearing. From Shravana Guru, he gets. And then, so after Shravana Guru, that getting Sraddha, then what he should do? He should do practice of bhajan. So here that bhajana nididhyasana lakshana tattad upasana marga bedo anushtiyate. As per the sampradaya, that means as per the sect, as per the sect, he will be, that means which sect he belongs to, he will be doing the bhajan like that. But in that bhajan, what is satisfied? Anyabhilasha sunyam. That means he got Sraddha, means he doesn't have any desires for his sense gratification. And his bhakti is completely uncovered by the jnana and karma. And he will be doing the activities by mind, body, and speech to please Krishna. So this is maintained actually. From here, from where? From here onwards. In our society, people think that just in the day one, if you come in the association, then he thinks that he is here. Hey Baba, you cannot put yourself here. To put yourself here, your bhajan, that means your bhakti should be what? Jnana karma anavrutam. That means you should not have any space in your heart for the karma and jnana. My family, my this, my that. This is also important. To do bhakti, job is also important. Karma we should do. All this consciousness is the consciousness still which is didn't understand what is state of pure devotion. You cannot keep yourself here. So you can keep yourself here and do karma as per the varna and ashrama, so that it will be in the mode of goodness, which will lift us. While hearing, we can hear proper hearing from Shravana Guru. Otherwise, having the anxieties because of this rajas and tamas, always associating rajas and tamas, being in association of non-devotees who are having the rajas and tamas, and with their association you have to also become like that. You are doing business without cheating, you cannot do business now. All the competitors, they are doing cheating, then you also have to do cheating to survive. And that cheating will be definitely breaking your principle. No gambling is broken. Here also we have one decision. Anyway, for doing devotion, we can do this cheating. But who said like? Who said? Prabhupada said. Prabhupada didn't say actually. Prabhupada, what he said? Make your life simple. Earn your livelihood so easily by land and cows. And survive your life by getting food from there. Produce your own food. Live simply. And hear this Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, regularly to develop strong faith. Meanwhile, also you keep on continue your chanting. Chanting will not be stopped. Chanting will be there. This simple formula. For simple-hearted people, this is very simple to understand. But people who are inflicted by the rajas and tamas with the strong anarthas, they cannot understand simple instructions also in a simple way. Then they derive so many artificial means to justify their state. And they twist the philosophy. They twist the instructions of Shastra as per their convenience. This is not the mood of a faithful follower, no. So, Bhajana Shiksha Guru, he will be guiding him. That's why Bhajana Shiksha Guru, then what? Sadhu Sanga. After accepting Guru Padashraya, then he will be in the association of sadhus to do bhajan. That's why Bhajana Kriya is next. By that, anarthas will be removed. So, after developing strong faith, it doesn't mean that your heart is completely clean from all the anarthas. No. That we can see in the 11th canto, 20th chapter. So, he got Sraddha, that's all. not the complete purification of the heart from the material things. Material things means Anyabhilasha Sunyam is there. He understood that. But because of his piety, he will never do any sinful activities in this area. That you should. He will never do. Because he has Sraddha in the Vaishnava scriptures. Vaishnava scriptures never allow sinful activity. He will never do any sinful activity. But what kind of anartha can trouble him? So that punya, whatever he has, because of that he may get the automatically some facilities too. And he may enjoy that. At that time he feel himself as heinous. Evam bhajana Ityevam Vicara Pradhananam Marga darshita. In this way, Vicara Pradhana's Marga we have seen. Now, one more important thing is coming. Ruci Pradhana Marga. That means in the Ruci Pradhana, what happens? Ruci is the main. Here, till now, what we seen? Vichara is the main. Now, Ruci is the main. Vichara Ruci Pradhananam tu na tadrugu Vichara apeksha jayate. In Ruci Pradhana, Vichara is not prominent. Vichara is not prominent. Kintu sadhu sanga lila katha sravana ruci sraddha. What are the stages here? Sadhu sanga lila katha sravana ruci sraddha shravana tyavritti rupa eva asau marga. See, now I'll explain this. You will be getting some relief also by hearing this. So when karmi is coming in association of sadhu, that means that's why first is sadhu sangha. So that's why here you should understand there are two types of sadhu sanghas. Here this sadhu sangha and here this sadhu sangha also is there. This sadhu sangha is for the bhajan. That's why next step is what? Bhajana kriya. This sadhu sangha to learn bhajana kriya in the association of sadhus. This sadhu sangha is what? To start the bhakti. That's why Adau means what? Sadhu Sangha. Vishwanath also writes Adau Sraddha. Before Sraddha also Adau is there. Adi beginning. Beginning also there is Sadhu Sangha. That I am saying here. Sadhu Sangha means initially here Sadhu Sangha. So Ruci Pradhana sadhus will be there. Vichara Pradhana sadhus also will be there. Sravana Gurus, that means what? Vichara Pradhana and Ruci Pradhana. So, Sravana Guru concept applies there also, in the Ruci Pradhana also. So, this karmi come in contact with the sadhu. Then, sadhu sangha, what is the next kriya? Next thing, sadhu sangha. Next step is lila shravanam. Sadhu sangha, lila katha shravana. Here Sraddha. So, this sadhu sangha, what it does? It will keep on discussing and narrating the lila kathas. And by hearing that, what will happen? Ruci is awakened. And then finally, what he will develop? He will develop Sraddha. Here, Sraddha form is what? In the Vichara Pradhana, Sraddha form is what? Able to get the understanding. One time, if you hear Lord is there everywhere and every time, you will immediately forget. Next moment, you will not be feeling that. But when you do vichara, and finally you got Lord is everywhere and all the time. So that is the shape of Sraddha in Vicara Pradhana. Kanishta adhikari stage we crossed. If you are able to get the understanding that everywhere Lord is there and acting accordingly. What is that? Acting accordingly also should be there. Then you will respect every living entity. You may not able to see Lord in that, but you are acting accordingly. So then that is crossing the Kanishta stage. That is nothing but Sraddha in Vicara Pradhana. Here Sraddha in Ruci Pradhana is what? What is said here? Avritti Rupa. What is that? Shravanadhyavritti Rupa eva asau. Shravanadi. Shravanadi. Avritti Rupa. That means in this Marga, so he's associating sadhus, hearing the lila and getting the ruci, and that ruci for not for 1 hour, 2 hour. When can you say in the Ruci Pradhana he got Sraddha? If he is getting the taste, such a way he wants to hear for 24 hours. That means in the Ruci Pradhana also, Anyabhilasha Sunyam Gnana Karma Dhanavrutam Anukulen Krishna should be satisfied. That means he should be able to engage his body, mind, and senses in service of the Lord. Particularly what? Hearing. Hearing is past tense, 24/7. If one got such a ruci because of association of the sadhus, that means Shravana gurus, that means here also there is association of sadhus, then after that he will be getting the VISESA BHUBHUTSA, that means wants to know more about those lilas, and then he will be selecting one or many among the sadhus as his Shravana gurus, and he will be doing Shravana from him and getting the taste like him. And when can you say he is completely in the path of pure devotion? If he is getting the Sraddha. That's why here Sraddha's form is what? Able to repeat hearing 24 hours. Avritti Rupa. Shravanadi Avritti Rupa. Shravanadi Avritti Rupa. So that's why here in the, then it will become raganuga bhakti. Then from here onwards you call it as, for them it is a raganuga bhakti. That means the motivation behind doing this bhakti is what? Raga. That means ruci. Greed for hearing Krishna katha. And in the first Vicara Pradhana, they got Sraddha and they got so that Sraddha is what? That is actually Shastric injunctions. They did the Vichara of all the Shastra left and right. And Shastra is concluding, you are just part and parcel and Lord is everywhere and you should serve him all the time. That is only your business. Like that, the strength to do bhajan is what there? The force from the Shastric injunctions. Shastric injunctions are forcing him because he is did the vichara of the Shastra. So that's why, what is the conclusion of that Shastra? You should do bhakti. That means, that's why the strength of to do bhajan, the inspiration is the injunctions, Shastric injunctions. What are those injunctions? Do bhakti all the time. Srotavya kirtitavyascha smartavyascha bhayam tasmad bharata so sarvatma bhagavan ishwaro harihi srotavya kirtitavyascha smartavyascha bhayam. So these kind of instructions are giving the strength him to do 24 hours bhajan in Vicara Rupa. That's why here Sraddha is Shravanadi Avrutti Rupa. And what about ours in our society? Is Vicara Pradhana or the Ruci Pradhana? It's if we to become Ruci Pradhana, if we have the Guru, Shravana Guru, who has such a Ruci, he can only give. Examples are given, you see. Narada Muni actually. Narada Muni is got the Ruci Pradhana Shravana Guru's association, that's why he got the Ruci. And what one more thing, then these Ruci Pradhana Bhaktas, they need in this Marga, is there any need of the Vicara of the Shastra? No need actually. No need. So this thing is explained. Ruci Pradhana is explained in where? In two slokas. Shushusho Shraddha 1 to 16. And similarly, Satam Prasangat Mama Virya Samvido Bhavanti Utkarna Rasayana Tadjoshanadashu Apavargavartmani Sraddha Ratir Bhakti Ranukramishati. So Kapil Dev is saying 25th. These are all Satam Prasangat Mama Virya Samvida Bhavanti Utkarna Rasayana. These are all sadhus, they are all relishing the Karna Rasayana. So they are ointment for the ears. They are Tadjoshanat. They are all what? They are relishing. Relishing means they are all Vichara Pradhana Bhaktas. Sorry, Ruci Pradhana Bhaktas. In their association, if you keep on hearing, what will happen? Shraddha, you'll be getting the Shraddha. What kind of Shraddha? I want to repeat of hearing this and chanting these lilas again and again. Such a Shraddha if you get, then you are in the pure devotion. Then that is raganuga bhakti. And do they need to study Shastra to find the conclusion? They don't need actually. Vichara is not necessary because now we got this Shraddha. Well, it is in the form of what? Repetition. The Shraddha's form is repetition of the hearing. How many times? One time, two times, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour? No, 24 hours. If we do only 1 hour, 2 hour Ruci and with taste here and then after that he get Ruci to do his karma, then he is not in the pure devotion. Jnana karma, the anavrittam is not achieved there. His bhakti is covered by the now karma because in your heart now you are getting the taste for the karma means what? That is covering the bhakti. So, in our society, which bhaktas we increase more? Ruci Pradhana bhaktas are more, then it will be good. Which are also okay. Because here, which bhakti is more best quality? So, Raganu bhakti is best than the vaidhi sadhana bhakti. But it's very difficult, finding the Ruci Pradhana bhaktas. It is explained in the Bhakti Rasam Sindhu. Priti Lakshana Bhakti Chunastu Ruci Pradhana Eva Marga Sreyan. What is best one? Which Marga is better? Ruci Pradhana Marga is the better. So we are not waiting for anything. So we keep on hearing Shastra to understand Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And also we want to increase the taste. Like in the bhajana marga, we have Bhagavat Vidhi and Pancharatra Vidhi. Similarly here, in the before Shraddha also we try to use both techniques. We do study analytically Shastra to destroy our questions, our doubts. And also parallelly, we are trying to develop our Ruci. Somehow or other, if you are able to get Ruci finally, and even you are not able to understand the conclusions of the Shastra with deep analysis, But if you got the Ruci to repeat the Krishna's name 24 hours, Krishna's lilas, you are successful. That is also Sraddha. That is what Sraddha in. Sraddha is there, Baba. Sraddha is the beginning point. That is Sraddha for raganuga bhakti. Then this Marga is known as raganuga bhakti for them. Okay. So many things are there. We will discuss tomorrow also. Any questions? Brahant Kumar.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Pranam. Prabhuji,
Yeah.
Prabhuji, right now I mentioned that SADHU SANGA, lila, Ruci, then Sraddha. These are
Yes.
the stages for Vicara Pradhana. Are these
No,
the
Ruci Pradhan. Ruci Pradhan.
Ruci Pradhan. So
Sadhu Sanga, lila Shravan, lila katha Shravan, then Ruci, then Sraddha. This is the path followed by Ruci Pradhana. Vichara Pradhana is they will be hearing the Shastra with the conclusion, Upakram Upasamhara. With these techniques, they hear conclusions of Shastra from Shravana Guru and they do the MANANAM, it means to destroy their asambhavanas and viparita bhavanas. Then finally they are getting the Sraddha.
So, Prabhuji, this Ruci in this stage, in the third point, Sadhu Sangha Lila Shravan, then Ruci. In this stage, has the devotee got full Ruci in Nama Guna Rupa Lila?
No, not that. That Ruci is. So, you see in our diagram. This Ruci is not that Ruci. After Anardhanivritti Nishta Ruci comes, that Ruci is different. Still he has Anarthas, this Ruci. So, in the Ruci Pradhana, Sadhu Sangha, Lila Katha Shravan, Ruci and Sraddha. This Ruci is not the Ruci which comes here. Here also we have. Here, Sadhu Sangha. Then after that, bhajana kriya, anardhanivritti, nishtha, ruci, asakti, bhava, and prema. These are the stages in raganuga bhakti also. These are stages in vaidhi sadhana bhakti also. Here this ruci is different one. The symptoms of this ruci is explained in the Madhuri Kadam. Here what? Before Sraddha, ruci is there. Means here only. So what is that? Because of that ruci, but that means what is the difference between this ruci? Here still he has anarthas. But here what? Anardhanivritti happened and then after that ruci is awakened. But here the ruci is awakened, but Sraddha, that means because of this ruci, he is able to repeat the Shravanam Kirtanam. Okay? Both are different.
So it means before the process starts in bhakti, this ruci comes.
Yeah.
Like some ruci is there.
Because of association of Shravana Gurus.
Yes, Prabhuji. So after Shraddha, like you said, Dridha Shraddha. Means
Shraddha means Dridha Shraddha. All the time you should take. Shraddha means Dridha Shraddha. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. He has firm faith in the conclusion of the Shastra. So he has firm faith that.
That is where in Vicara Pradhana. Shastartha Vishwasa is for Vicara Pradhana. Here Shraddha is what? Shravanadi Rupa. Why you are getting confusion?
Vichar Pradhan and Ruci Pradhan, both devotees have to cross this line. This line.
Shraddha line they should cross.
Yes, then they both become same one.
Then they will be taking up the devotional process, pure devotional process. Yes, without crossing Shraddha line, they cannot become pure devotees. They cannot enter into the pure devotion.
Yes, Prabhuji. So Drida Shraddha means they have means fully they have Vishwasa, fully they have faith on the existent
Yes.
nature of.
Yes.
In that stage, they will make mistakes also, right? They can make mistakes.
Mistakes means what kind of mistakes?
Like they are not able to control their senses and they are doing some
No,
activity.
see, that's why after getting Drida Shraddha, because of their punya, so Sukruta, whatever Sukruta, because they are already traveled through the Daivarnashrama, so that's why they will not be sinful people. They are not the sinners. So they have the piety, whatever they have piety. Because of that piety, sometimes they get the attraction for, that means they get the facilities for sense gratification. It is not sinful sense gratification. And but they should not do anyabhilasha sunyam, na? They already learned. So they should not get attracted for the material pleasure. But because of these samskaras, so previous samskaras, they may enjoy material enjoyment, but not sinful enjoyment. But that is known as anartha actually. That is anartha. So, but they feel themselves as very heinous. Okay. That anarthas will be removed when they do bhajan.
Bhajan means Nama
Bhajan
Kirtana.
kriya. This is.
Yes. So Vichara Pradhan devotee has to cross the Ruci Pradhana and has to cross the.
Hey, why they are both are parallel ways?
Okay.
They are parallel, Baba. Yeah.
Yes.
Here you can get Shravana gurus related to Vichara, who are expert in Vichara, who are expert, and you can get Shravana gurus who are in the Ruci also.
Like this is Vichara, this is Ruci, like that.
Like that.
Okay, thank you.
Two parallel paths. They are not one after another.
Yes, Guruji. And Karmi, when it goes to Karmarpana stage, Karma Yogi, then also he has to get the association of the sadhus, right?
When Karmi become to yogi, he should be definitely getting association of sadhu. Otherwise, he cannot become a yogi. He will become a karmi only.
Okay. And
Okay.
bhajan means bhajan guru. Before Shravan Guru, can we do bhajan? Means before
Before
hearing from
Shraddha
Shravan.
also we do bhajan. Na? So that Siksha Guru only, Sravana Guru also can be Bhajan Guru. Or otherwise, among the so many Sravana Gurus, he can take up one as Bhajan Guru. So here also they are doing Bhajan, but that is not pure Bhajan. That is not Suddha Sadhana, no. Because they are doing Karma also, na? Karma Arpanam. Along with Karma Arpanam, they are doing the, so, Bhajan. So this Bhajan is not the Suddha Vaidhi Sadhana, Suddha Sadhana, no. When they get Shraddha, then after that, whatever they do, that is Suddha Sadhana Bhakti.
Yes, Prabhuji. And one more last question, Prabhuji. When we hear when we hear from the great devotees like Guru Maharajas, so they are in the prema stage. So if when we hear lila sravana from them, why do we not get the ruchi? Means why do we not immediately uh, go into that path?
See, after here many things are the dependence of the arousal of bhakti. The speed of the arousal of bhakti depends upon what? The strength of the person. So, person's strength, the devotional strength, and the amount of mercy they want to give. And on top of this, what kind of anarthas we have. This is also factor. This he will discuss Jiva Goswami in another place actually. Even we are in the association of pure devotees, because of the previous anarthas, we will be getting the some results actually. That means even you are in the pure devotees association hearing, but you are not able to get the either taste, Sraddha through the taste, or otherwise Sraddha toward the Vicara, through the Vicara. Any one of that you are not getting strong Sraddha. That means we have anarthas. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. You write a small thing and send to me and send to everyone whatever you understood today. Okay?
Okay, Prabhuji.
In the group. Okay, Priya Mati.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So,
Hare Krishna.
in the text we just said that the Ruci Pradhana devotees need not do vichar on the Shastras, but automatically if they are Ruci, they might be interested in the Shastras to read. So, I wanted to understand what is exactly meant by lila, katha, sravan when you were telling this step. Is it just about abhiveya type or also sambandha, like more philosophical?
What is the question? Make it your question clear.
Prabhu. No need to do vichar of the Shastras is mentioned in the Ruci Pradhana Bhakta stage.
What it mean
But
you
then,
understood? What it mean you understood? If someone by associating the Ruci Pradhana Ruci, that means Shravana Gurus who have Ruci. So from them, if they hear Leelas, like Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan Dham, and if their association by hearing from them Leela Katha Shravanam, if they are doing from them, then what will happen? So that lead to Ruci in these people. Because of that, what? They got Sraddha. What is that Sraddha? They are ready to repeat that Shravanam or the Kirtanam and so on again and again, 24 hours. Then
yes,
they hear. Then they don't need to do Vicara. That means Upakrama, Upasamara, all these techniques, taking these techniques and so using these techniques, trying to analyze the Bhakti Shastras analytically and trying to find the conclusion. These are not necessary. So then let them repeat the hearing Krishna's lila Shravanam, and then they get the anardevritti and Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, and then they get the prema. Over. This is the
yes,
meaning.
Prabhu.
Actually,
So,
Vichara is not needed. For Ruchi Pradhana
vichara is
Bhaktas,
not needed. Yes, Prabhu.
for Ruchi Pradhana Bhaktas, Vichara is not needed means this. So now tell me, what is your point?
My question is, will they be not having taste for reading the philosophical text, not lila based? Is my question. Like it's not needed, but they might have to read about the glories of the Lord, how he's how is it mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, how Krishna himself says. It is not lila
See,
directly.
Mataji, try to understand why you are getting confusion. So here, Ruchi Pradhana Marga, so if someone is got the Ruchi, even the Leelas, if they study Srishti Leelas, Lord, how he creates this universe and this and that, they see those are also with Ruchi only. Oh, Lord is so nicely, actually, he wants to sleep in the new place. So then Prakriti is understanding this and she is creating the new universes for him and he is going and sleeping. And he see those things with the Ruchi only. So,
Yes.
and if he get the, oh, why Lord only Krishna, I should accept, then he is not a Ruchi Pradhana Bhakta.
Mm-hmm. Got it, Prabhu. So the conclusion is the intent is the no need to do vichar of the Shastras to accept the authority of Krishna, but then it can be with the Ruchi only that they are studying Shastras. So they can be
Why you
still
are saying, make
studying
the
the
statement,
Shastras.
Mataji, your full statement you are making. So there is no need to do vichara. Why you are saying this?
I
This is not right
mean,
actually. So try to understand as it is. For suppose in any one jiva, if there is a taste is arisen, so to hear leelas of the Krishna again and again, for suppose if he get, then he is a Ruchi Pradhana Bhakta. If it is not there, then he is automatically Vichara Pradhana. He should do the Vichara of the Shastra.
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, in the session and in this text, when that Kintu word came, Kintu Sadhu Sanga Lila Katha Sravana, I think I heard ki no need to do vichara of the Shastras. Point you were saying.
Suppose someone get that kind of ruchi for them, there is no need to do vichara.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, that only. But
But
they
it's not a
want to
general
engage
statement. It
themselves.
is not general statement that, oh, we should not do any vichara, so we should try to get the ruchi. This is general statement.
Got
Don't
it.
make general statement. But suppose someone got the ruchi, for them vichara is not needed. You are making statement that, so now that's why there is no need of the vichara. So
No,
ruchi
Prabhu,
is,
for someone only, Prabhu, who got already the test, they might still
yeah.
want to read and relish the glories of Supreme, what has been explained in the Shastras. That will be still falling in that category, no? That I was clarifying. It got clarified, Prabhu. So it is.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes.
Another question, small question. Uh, like, when you were explaining that when a candidate is accepting another form of Krishna as the ultimate form, that is because of tato visishtasya ajnanadanya tatrapi, tata visishtasya ajnanad. So can you
Yes.
explain the vishishta, why
Vishishtasya
it is?
agnana means what? No gnana, means no knowledge. Gnana means knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Agnana means no knowledge. No knowledge about the Vishishta. That means Vishishta is Krishna. So,
Oh,
so
okay,
if
okay,
they
okay.
have no knowledge because they
Krishna.
are not exposed to the text or the things which explain Krishna is ultimate, then they think Vishnu is only ultimate and they will be worshipping that and they are seeing that as ultimate.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes.
Yadupati Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Pranams. Thank you so much for class, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, so in this, I have small doubt in Ruci Pradhan. So, like, if we have a Ruci Pradhan Shravan Guru, like, and if a person is hearing, but if there is no tattva vichar, then his understanding of lila might not work, right, Prabhu? So, I mean, he might get doubts. Then how will, like, those have to be clarified by the Ruci Pradhan Shravan Guru, right, Prabhu?
Yeah. So here, ultimately, this next statement is coming actually. This Narada Muni's statement, Narada Muni, Prahlad Maharaj statement. By using this mind, intelligence, and so and so, and all these faculties, whatever we have, so trying to analytically understand and trying to finally satisfy all these things and finally concluding into the Krishna is, he is saying actually, Prahlad Maharaj, so it's just a waste of time. And Jeever Swaruper Krishna Nitya Das. By some great sadhus mercy, if you got, definitely mercy only is the main key role here. So you got the taste to repeat Krishna's names 24 hours. So then that is the best actually. That's the best. But that is not so easy actually, because we are all crooked actually. And that's why most of the people are eligible for the Vicara only. And getting such a extraordinary mercy, which can awaken the Ruci in us, is not an easy thing. If someone, that's a suppose he's saying, got that, then what is the question of doing Vichara? If he got Krishna, so he got the taste for him for all the time to repeat his names, then that's why it's not so easy case. If someone got, but someone think that why Krishna only, then he's having asambhavana and viparita bhana, then go and study. You're understanding?
Yeah, yes, bro. Yes. So I mean, like, so that is if we get
So
that
his
routine.
mother Yashoda doesn't need to know Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it needed? Is she remembering like that? Vrajavasis, they see that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead.
No, but if you see like Jiva Goswami himself.
But if you say, then you do Vicara.
Yeah, bro. Like if you see like Jiva Goswami, like Jiva Goswami and our acharyas, if we see like they are expert in tattva and like they are also raganuga premi bhaktas. So how we can understand?
Because we are all eligible for the Vicara, 99.9%. That's why. Okay. Any question? Yes, Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, in this Ruci Pradhana Marga, is the Ruci only for Shravanam Kirtanam, or they can also have Ruci for other angas of bhakti?
Not other angas. Shravanam, Kirtanam, and it's really very specific bhajana marga. This is also, I'm not expert actually. Here, Adi means what else you can take. It's not that Pancharatar Vidhi and doing worship. That's not. So here in the Ruci Pradhana Bhaktas Bhajana Marga, we have the specific angas. That we have to see. We skipped the last part of Bhakti Sandarbha. Vicara Pradhana we didn't study actually. That's why that area is left over. After going through that, I will explain to you. No speculation.
Okay, Prabhuji. One more thing, I'm just thinking here, because when this person gets Ruci to do 24 hours, then he is eligible to enter into pure devotional service. But before that, like which are like, one aspiring for pure devotional service, he can also be someone aspiring for Ruci Pradhana Bhakti because he does not have 24-hour taste. He's hearing for 3 hours, 4 hours, you said, isn't it?
Yes.
When he gets full taste, then he will begin. So at that stage, when he is only hearing for a few hours, how to know if this Ruci, like he's supposed to hear lila katha only all the time and build on that, or because remember in Loka Parampara Jata Shraddha, you said at one point he has to actually turn that to Shastriya Shraddha, that is required. So this person who's hearing leelas, should he try to also develop Shastriya Shraddha at this point, or no? Simply pursue his, increase the taste to hear leelas more and more from 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. What should he do? And one more thing you said was...
One more thing. It is not in his hands. It is in the hands of Shravana Guru actually. You're understanding? So, if he has doubt that why Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, why not others? Means he has to nullify that by doing the Vicara. So by doing, it's like a mixed also. If he is doing that, doubts also, and by the mercy of Ruci Pradhana devotee in some Ruci Pradhana Shravana Guru, at some point of time, if he met, and now he got awakened the taste for him, then he can carry on that. So here, the concepts are explained in the day-to-day real life. Acharya, how he is implementing Srila Prabhupada? He is keeping all the things into our plate. He is also saying to do Vicara, and also he is saying to develop the taste. Your understanding? Yes. So, at one stage, if you got Ruci, so that you can continue for all the time, then there is no need to do any Vicara. And if you are not getting the Ruci, and then you have to look for what? Vicara. Do the Vicara. So that's why when we do implement in the practical life, we keep the scope for both. We keep the scope for both. and we try to develop the taste also. We are not adamant to not to feel taste in the, not to accept the taste in the Krishna katha. And also we do vichara, provided if someone's soul is there, theoretically I am saying, if someone is not having any doubt, any vichara he is not getting, he is just getting the association of pure devotees, and he keeps on hearing from them, and his taste is like that, and he has no doubt in accepting Krishna, and if he is able to accept and he is able to do 24 hours, then he is vichara pradhana, ruchi pradhana. But here the point is, if he has doubts, then he has to do that also. He cannot wait for that, oh, I am Ruci Pradhana Bhakta, I don't need to do any vichara. So, who is said you are Ruci Pradhana Bhakta? Did you get that Sraddha? No, no. Then you have to do vichara. Definitely it should be done. But do you need to wait to become a vichara pradhana and only get the Sraddha through the vichara? But if you got Ruci, by the meanwhile the association of the Ruci Pradhana devotees, and able to repeat 24 hours, yes. You don't need to look for the Sraddha coming from the vichara. Understanding?
Yes. So take whatever is coming, basically. If you get
But see, if you have doubts, if you are not able to explain, and that is hampering the bhajan, means gone. That means his vichara is dominant than the ruchi.
Yes.
Then he has to do vichara.
One more point, Prabhuji. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said that if somebody is simply hearing the lilas of the Lord, the sweet pastimes of the Lord, it's like somebody who's sleeping. A sleeping person, first you have to wake him up and then you can feed him. So like that, we are in ignorance, and someone who is in ignorance, if you tell him the sweet pastimes, they're not really, he's not able to relish them or accept them. I don't know. So first he has to hear Srishti Leelas. So that is Vichara, isn't it?
Yes. That should be. But you cannot say that that is the condition. By someone's mercy, some Shravana Guru's mercy, they can also. Don't block out the route for the vichara, ruchi pradhanas.
Okay.
You don't undermine the mercy of the Guru, Shravana Guru. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
These are very subtle things. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Sanat Prabhu.
प्रभु हिंदी में कोई बुक हिंदी में बुक होगी भक्ति रस सिंधु की अच्छी सी हिंदी में
क्या
हिंदी में बुक भक्ति संदर्भ की
श्यामदास प्रभु का है, लेकिन वो उसमें भी कुछ गड़बड़ी है एक्चुअली कहीं कहीं। श्यामदास
जिस बुक जो आप पढ़ा रहे हैं वो श्यामदास पापा जी की है?
मैं तो मूल से पढ़ा रहा हूँ, मैं कभी उसका देखता नहीं, उसको जरूरत नहीं।
ट्रांसलेशन नहीं करते ना आप? संस्कृत
ट्रांसलेशन
आप संस्कृत से पढ़ाते हो ना?
हाँ, that's why I'm not recommending.
ठीक है।
Because I went through sometimes and I have seen discrepancies are there. Okay. Yes, Priya Mataji.
So one small question, Prabhu. Just actually, when you were saying about the vichar of the Shastras, I just wanted to confirm what exactly you mean by vichar. Like it is in a speculative way or relishing way. Like if you say Uddhav Gita to, like if you see Uddhav Gita was when told to gopis, they were not at all interested to know the tattva. So, I mean, they were not doing there are not of the thoughts. So, like, which are of the Shastras? What do you mean, Prabhu? Like, when you say?
Vicara definition means removing of asambhavana and viparita bhavanas.
Oh, so speculative one.
Speculating means not the mental speculation. This is the doing vichara. That means under the boundaries of Shastra and the logic under the which is following Shastra, using that logic. Okay? So, logic which submissive to the Shastra. And
Suppose, Prabhu. Got it, Prabhu. Suppose a devotee is convinced enough that Krishna is the supreme, so there is no asambhavana stage, and it is not also viparita bhavana stage. But then that devotee is not aware about the glories of the Lord entirely. So he's still engaged in the shastras. So it is more like what stage, Prabhu? That is also vichara stage only, no? But it is not removing entirely asambhavana. So because it is not present only.
so you cannot say that he doesn't have any doubts to accept Krishna as supreme.
Okay.
How can you say that? And also process also. So that's why process also. How can you say that he accepted Krishna is bhakti is the ultimate? And
Okay.
that's why if you got the end result, then you can say it's over. End result is either complete surrender based upon the because of the instructions of Shastra. So he is able to now I am ready to give everything for you. And there is no doubt, there is no asambhavana and viparita bhava. And also he should be able to explain Shastre yukte cha nipunaha. So
Okay.
in the case of Vicara Pradhana, Shastri Sraddha, who is adhikari? Uttama Shraddhavan is adhikari. Uttama Shraddhavan means what? He is a nipuna. He is expert in the Shastra. And he is able to explain also.
Okay.
Otherwise, so a day after tomorrow, he may place himself in pure devotion and 24 hours he left the karma. So he left the sarvadharman parityaja and he left. And now, after some time traveling, so he got doubt and then his bhakti will be broken. He cannot do 24 hours because of his doubts. So that's why there is a need to become expert in the Shastra. Is needed actually in Vicara
Thank you
Pradhana.
so much, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Sanskriti.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
Prabhu, am I audible clearly?
Yeah.
My question is that in Vichar Pradhana Bhakti, bhaktas, like they are, yes, similarly, they are following the process, but do they try to aspire the Ruci Pradhan bhaktas, like increasing taste in hearing, chanting? Do they aspire for that, or they don't have, they don't think about even Ruci Pradhan bhaktas?
Ruci is not in their control. Ruci is in that stage actually before Shraddha. Ruci, such inconceivable object Krishna and his leelas, one get Ruci by associating the Ruci devotees. So if they get association and their kripa, then Ruci can be awakened. You cannot say that Ruci cannot be awakened. And we will not say that you do only Vichara and don't associate with Ruci Pradhana gurus. It's a fortune actually. Fortunately, if they got association of such a devotee who has Ruci, they can get Ruci, they can aspire like that. But it comes from where? Person who has Ruci, from them only it will come. If you hear person who has Ruci for the Krishna katha, if you hear from him, then you will get Ruci. Okay.
So it's not in our control. Like it depends upon what kind of association we are having. Okay. So even after having, like, if we are with Ruci Pradhan Bhaktas, it's not necessary that we will be having doubts, just like we have during when we are with Vicara Pradhana Bhaktas.
Come again.
It's like if we are getting the association of Ruci Pradhan Bhaktas. So in Vicara Pradhana Bhaktas, you say, first of all, we clear our doubts, we ask questions, we don't believe it in the first stage that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. We ask questions. But it doesn't happen in Ruci Pradhan Bhaktas, right? We don't get questions. We don't get doubts. Is it like that?
In the Ruci Pradhana, actually Ruci is Pradhana. Vicara is zero, we don't say. Ruci Pradhana means main. Maybe some basic little Vicara will be there. Ruci Pradhana. In Vicara Pradhana, you don't say that Vicara is only one and Ruci is not there. Little Ruci is needed.
So in Ruci, little Vicara is also needed.
Little Vicara will be there.
Okay, understood. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Yadupati Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Young
Prabhu.
generation is getting so many doubts. Archana Mata, I don't know. Yes, young
Prabhuji,
devotees they are getting.
Prabhuji, on this
Yeah.
Daiva like so like as of now it is not, I mean, that is what we have to follow, that's very clear, but as of now to get pure devotion, but as of now that is not implemented, so how we can move forward, Prabhu?
They should approach IDVM India. Venugopal Das. He will guide you. Okay. Next, Jahnavi Mata. I will take one more course. Actually, I am going to take for all Bangalore Whitefield devotees. So, practical implementation of the Varnashram steps. So, that we will discuss there. Already we have so many sessions we did. In IDVM channel, I have one more channel. It's called the Varnashram Ministry channel. So, there you can find. So, one can aspire to start Varnashrama community by having Varnashrama college. So that's why Daya Varnashrama Dharma, how it can be implemented. First, we should start Varnashrama college. Prabhupada wanted like that, systematically train the people in Varnashrama and then take them to the community. So Varnashrama college is the first step. To start Varnashrama college, we need teachers. Teachers from where we should be the teachers. Instead of studying the so-called scientific tools, AI tools, these tools, that tools. So one should give little time to learn the traditional techniques to live on the land and cows. And if they learn themselves, and if they become competent to teach others, with this kind of community of people, if they start Varnashrama college and train their congregation and facilitate them to settle on the land. These are simple. Within 2 lines, I am saying actually. This is a Prabhupada's plan, and no, we are not following. Mental speculation did. Projects are failed, and that's why results are zero. So the one of the objective behind this course also to inspire all of you to get interest in Varnashrama Dharma. So because that is to do Shravanam, while doing Shravanam, or even in the Ruci Pradhana or whatever. So we should be in the mode of goodness. For that, Daivarnashrama Dharma is needed. Otherwise, no gambling is not possible. Out of 4. No meat eating. No meat eating also is not possible. In all your masala powders, everything they are putting all the animal bone powder and this and that. How can you say that you are not doing meat eating? So we are doing meat eating because we are corely dependent on the demons. Demons, they feed us somehow or other. Like a kacha. Kacha case you all know. So Devayandikacha. So like that, these demons, they have the different plans to break your four principles, four regulative principles not to follow. They induce all these four things: meat eating, gambling, intoxication, and illicit sex in all the ways. They make us to do illicit sex by promoting this so much videos, so much content in the internet, and so many billboards, this and that. So that's why nobody can follow, nobody can stop doing illicit sex. Illicit sex is happening or not? Everyone is doing. So-called four regulative principles we say, those are all artificially we are saying. So keep on, you are watching billboards, this and that. What is that? This is nothing but illicit sex. And meat eating we are doing or not? Yes, we are doing meat eating. Because it is mixed in all the masalas, this, that, in all the ingredients. What are so many products you are using which are not known to you how they are made? Which are, and all the medicines, this and that, everywhere it is mixed. Meat eating we are doing or not? Yes. Toxins. So no intoxications. So different types of toxinated chemicals are used in all our medicines and many products they are. So intoxication we are doing or not? Yes, we are doing. And gambling. Without doing gambling, you cannot live in this material world. That's the situation now. You're doing gambling or not? Yes. So to follow four regulative principles, there is a need to have Dayavarnashram. Otherwise, what is that? Phantasmagoria. What is that, Mataji? I always forget this word.
Phantasmagoria.
Phantasmagoria. Our pure devotion is like phantasmagoria. Being inflicted by Rajas and Tamas. Okay. Any questions? Huh? Okay. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki. Yeah. Okay.